Hello, everyone. Hi. All right, let's take a look at who we have in chat, shall we? Make sure that's on live chat. All right, so we have Arion, Steve, Brenda, April, hello, 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 and Marilyn, and let's see, and SB, and Alex, and Angie, hello, 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 Septic, hello, Megan, hello, hi, Ev, Jody, hello. I think that's everybody for now. All right, hi, everyone. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I'll be honest, I know I talked about doing something Thanksgiving night, but I was so full and tired, and like Steve and I went back and forth on it all day. It's like, oh, we could do one together, that kind of thing. But I'm telling you, by the time all was said and done, I was like, I don't even want to move from the couch, and so I didn't. Hi, Della. Let's see. Hi, Allie. So yeah, I'll be honest. Instead of impromptu Thanksgiving streaming last night, I kept my butt on the couch. Hi, Michelle. Okay, a few announcements. Number one, at this point, I'm sure everyone has heard of it, but Inky Advent. Johanna released a free Inky Advent calendar. You can type in !Advent, or if you're watching back, the link is in the description below. If you haven't done it yet, oh, it sounds good, Ev. But she sent it out in her Inky emails, so be sure you're signed up for those, because those are where you're going to get your first look of all of the things that she has released. But yeah, so they're all super cute. The numbers are hidden in the pictures. Also, I was going to remind everyone, because I've had a few people say, oh, why is it blurry kind of thing? Make sure you check your settings. Make sure you check your settings, the little cogwheel, and see what your playback is at. So it'll say something like 144p, 480p, that kind of thing. You know, sometimes a slower internet may not be able to handle a higher one, but play with that. If your video is constantly blurry, that could have a little bit to do with it. Hi, Kelly. Just a little side note I was remembering. Anyway, so yeah, Inky Advent, yay! The other thing is, in my Etsy store, from today until the 29th, I'm having a big old Black Friday sale, and it is 30% off stickers and 40% off pages. So if you've been waiting to get any, hi Noni, if you've been waiting to get any, now would be a good time. Oh, awesome, Megan. Thank you, Shannon. I'm gonna get a sip of tea here, 1 second. And then, if anybody wanted an update on, for those of you that saw my impromptu diamond painting that happened earlier this week. So I finally got all of these organized in their little containers. I got one container that holds all of the tools, and I got the rest of them. I've already used up like 3 of these of the black. No wonder there's so many of them. So I got these all organized in their boxes. And then, let me grab it out here. And then this is how far, got little fuzzies on it, this is how far I've gotten. So up to here. Honestly, I haven't worked on this in about 2 days or so, but I got a little bit of like the pink down here done, but this is where we're at with it. Every now and then I put the plastic over it and I run my hand across to see if there's any that like I didn't quite stick down all the way. And then I go through and stick them down. But, you know, we've got a little bit done on it. I mean, we still have a ton left to go, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hi, Melissa. So anyway, that's, thanks, Ev. That is the update on that. My daughter really enjoys it. I put some pictures in Discord. Sorry, I'm putting it back in the box. I put some pictures on Discord, and she helped me out one night. So she's been enjoying doing that. Let's see, I got some of the, where did I put it? Here. The white Arteza gel pens. I haven't looked into them too much yet because I am, Ev. It's a different kind of, it's not like coloring. I don't have to put much thought into it. So it's definitely a different kind of crafty relaxation. It's a nice change of pace, to be sure. I mean, I'll probably not finish it until like 2022, but it is nice. It is nice. So I know Claire put out her video and everything she said, so I don't have my point of view on it yet. I haven't tried them yet. I plan on shooting a video of this later this week. So, look forward to that at some point. But the other thing I got that was white is this. So this was, let me zoom in. Most of you probably have this one now, but last time I bought Posca pens was probably, hi Johanna, was probably 3 years ago, 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. It's been a really long time. My Poscas have lasted me a while because I don't do a ton with them. I don't, cover a lot of lines, and I, mostly just do embellishment. So they last a while. I'm going to move this so I don't accidentally get Posca all over it. And they have changed it since their previous model. So this is the first one that I got years ago. And as you can see, the difference between the two, the barrel is larger. Also, the tip is going to be different. So this is a bit of a felt tip. Sometimes when you color with it, if you press, or not color, if you're using it, if you press too hard, it'll the felt part will catch sometimes, and you'll end up, I didn't do it this time because, well, I'm just not. Anyway, but you'll get these little white flakes. I mean, it's been fine. It works. As long as I store it, tip down, it does okay. But if you haven't bought a new Posca pen recently, I highly recommend it because these ones, first of all, it's a smaller barrel. Yes, there are 3 different sizes. I don't ever use the other ones unless I'm filling in a large background, so I don't usually bother, but they do have larger ones. They're small, medium, and large. This one is a 0.7 millimeter, and it's the same on this, but they've just changed the packaging of it. So it's smaller, which may mean it holds less ink. So there is that. I've had 2 explode on me all the pictures I was working. Did you have the older or the newer ones, Ev? Because the newer ones have these really nice metal tips. And actually, this seems more like a fibrous tip. Shred isn't the right word for it. But this one is a felt tip, but it just seems more compressed, if that makes sense. More similar to the tip that you would find on a permanent marker. So I honestly really like it. I do. I like the new ones so much better. And it almost seems, maybe it's just because this one's older and it's frayed more. But I don't know if you can hear it. There's a bit of a scratchiness with the older one. Sounds good, Turtle. But this one is so much softer. Looks like this one maybe releases a little bit more. But, I mean, there's no break in the line. Oop, there you go. This one, it's a little bit... you can still layer on top of them and make it a little bit wider. I don't know. I love the newer ones. It does. It has so much better control. So much better control. Hi, Sherry. Anyone else I missed, I apologize. But anyway, that was exciting for me just because, yeah, they have seriously improved their product. So if you've been debating at getting a Posca pen, look for the skinnier ones. I should update the link for that. Let me get another sip here. Also, raise your hand. Oh, I spilled that. Hold on. Not raising any hands. Gotta grab a thing to... Good thing my sheet wasn't out. Hold up. Grabbing it. Got some tissues here. Hang on. Spilled a little bit of my tea. But raise your hand if you had pumpkin pie for breakfast this morning. Because that was me. This is me raising my hand. All right, make sure that's dry. I got too excited about remembering that I had pumpkin pie for breakfast. Spilt my tea. Are the new tips available in multiple colors? That is a really good question, Della. I don't know the answer to that, mostly because I was only looking for the whites, and once I found them, I stopped because I honestly have never used the other colors. Oh, awesome, Johanna. I'm so glad. Okay, so we're not doing the Advent yet. I'm not quite sure what order I'm going to do these in, but... Oh, Ed, you need some. You need some for sure. All right, what we are working on, however, is this. So plenty for breakfast. Exactly. Pumpkin is a vegetable. It's totally acceptable. Yeah, but that'd be a really good question, Della. I would assume so, but yeah. Pumpkin pie is the breakfast of champions. I know, right? Okay, sorry. I gotta put a little tissue under my cup because that's just a mess. But yeah, I have eaten way, way too much in the last couple of days, but it was worth it. Where did you get the calendar from? Oh, right here. You can type !Advent. Oh, I can't type. Shannon, you can type it for me. Anyway, it's !Advent. I had my caps on, so I was like, 1 Advent. Anyway, take a second here. Compose myself because apparently words are hard. !Advent. There you go, Shannon. See, it took me just as long just to get it out of my mouth. Anyway, or if you're watching back, the link is in the description below. Woo. As well as links to Johanna's Christmas and the new Worlds of Wonder coloring book that is coming out. Right, Shannon? Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, Steve. Oh, thanks, Johanna. Yeah. I did green with a little red. I was feeling Christmassy. I used the ILNP that I really like. This one's the green one. I think I have the red one put away. But yeah, I got green and red. 1 red. Oh no, Ev! But yeah, I realized for like my starting Christmas stuff, I had black nails, and I was like, well, that's not very festive. So red and green. Boom. All right, so we are using Faber-Castells. Last time we were here, we did our Queen Gingerbread, we did our Ice Skate, we did the sled, Mr. Gingerbread, and our Christmas tree. So I want to start with bird. Hi, Kate. Welcome. Yeah, Steve, that's pretty much the exact spelling that just fumbled out of my mouth there. It's funny, when it's dark like that, you can really see the snowflakes on the screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, ring always gets caught on my camera. I should really cover that. World of Wonder, who book is that? Oh, sorry, Katrina. That is Johanna's new book that, actually, I got an update, said it's coming out in March now. So Worlds of Wonder, you can type in !Wonder, or the link is in the description below, for her new book. Oh, yeah, Ev, for sure. I totally get that. Okay. All right, so brighten that just a little bit, I think. We'll see. I may darken it, depending on how it looks with the color. Perfect. Thank you, Shannon. Sitting on my sweater here. All right, let's start with a little, I want to do a little bluebird, honestly. We could do a little redbird, but I have a feeling that we are going to have plenty of red and greens on here. So I'm going to take this opportunity and do a little blue one. All right, so let's grab Cobalt blue. Cobalt blue. Hang on. Let's see, that's phthalo blue. Where is it? Oh, cobalt blue. I was looking right at it. All right. So, gonna roll. Yeah, it's gonna roll. It just wants to say like that. All right. Oh, sounds good, Loretta. Get some sleep whenever you need to, though. All right, and then we're gonna grab light phthalo blue. Like that one. Light phthalo blue, and let's do ivory. Ivory and cream are probably ones I use a good majority of. Okay, so this is what we are going to start with. Light phthalo blue, cobalt blue. Oh, I grabbed cobalt blue greenish. Is that what I meant? No, that's not what I meant. Let's see, is this cobalt blue? This is cobalt blue. I grabbed cobalt blue greenish. This is, okay. So, cobalt blue, light phthalo blue, and ivory. Okie doke. We'll kind of start out slow today. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I know we've all talked about this in like all of the streams, but I think my favorite dish I made was probably my stuffing because it takes forever and it's flippin' delicious and it's loaded with butter. I was pretty proud of the gravy. I don't know, it was all pretty good. I literally ate between when I served it and now, I think I probably ate about 4 plates worth. So yeah, I ate a lot. Neighbors have a car, something running outside that's low-pitched roaring. It's driving me. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit at the edge here. But yeah, Black Friday sale over on Etsy. That will last until the 29th. Did anybody take advantage of any Black Friday and, you know, Amazon, Target, wherever it is that they do their shopping? Let's see. Do we want to do... We're going to do... No, we're just going to do this part blue for now. We may do a different color underbelly. Yeah, Sherry, what'd you get? Light phthalo blue. Elastic yoga pants are begging for mercy. I had to switch to a skirt, Johanna. my leggings just weren't cutting it. It wasn't stretchy enough. Okay. And then ivory. Oh, nice, Brenda. I was able to get some... Well, actually, we'll talk about kiddo presents later because I think one of them's watching. So veto that part of the conversation. Right, Joanna? Seriously, I never eat that much. I ate so much, it's ridiculous. I'm just using the blender here. You can type !blender for this blender. Wait, I didn't add anything else onto that tail. Look at me. Using that light phthalo blue and then a little bit of the ivory. Well, and I figured tonight would be kind of a quieter night just because a lot of people are, you know, with family or still celebrating or whatever it is they're doing. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab pale geranium light cadmium red, I think. Light cadmium red. There it is. Huh. Look at that. I don't think I've ever used this. It's still got the original sharpen on it, short of the swatch, maybe. All right, so light cadmium red. Then we're gonna do, let's see, dark chrome yellow. There we go. I keep nibbling. No, man, I ate literally way too much. Professional grazer, I like. Oh, for 34, nice. Very nice. Give that a quick sharpen. Oh, nice, Joanna. Okay, I think this is a little bright. We're gonna turn that down just a smidge. All right, so we're gonna use light cadmium red now. And then, since technically Thanksgiving is over, we didn't wait till December 1st. We full-on busted out all the Christmas decorations today. Tree up, decorations up, outside decorations up. It was a full decoration fest in here. Hi, Samantha! Welcome! Alright, dark chrome yellow. Definitely are gonna need to get some magenta in here on both, I think. And then ivory. I know, right, Joanna? Okay, then we're gonna use our blender. I've never seen Prismas that good, so it made me happy. Oh, wait. Did I miss it? Sherry, did you say... Did you get Prismas? Oh, sorry. I missed that. I got a full set of Prismas for 84 with tax and free shipping. Nice. Did you get it on Amazon? I'm a sleepwalking zombie. Oh, goodness. Imagine it was string lights around one window. I haven't... We put lights on the tree, but I haven't strung any lights up around the house yet because honestly, I need to get some of those little command clips for it. I didn't have anything in the house today to clip it, which now I'm realizing I forgot to add that to my order because I actually got most of my Christmas shopping done today that I need to get done. Let's see. We're gonna grab magenta. Magenta, magenta. I want to give that a quick sharpen though. Nice thing about this page is that all the little bits are just so small, you know? And there's not a lot of duplicates, so it's not like a mandala where you have to remember it, you know? What kind of blender is that? You can type in !blender, but it is this blender here. I actually ordered some new of these, but our mailman was a little rough, so these two snapped. But it's this one here, the Caran Dash Full Blender. They're the sticks. There are the pencils out there somewhere, but I haven't found them yet. Although I think they are selling them in the US, but I love, love, love. This doesn't upset me that much because I end up putting mine in pencil extenders anyway. Last I checked, they were $6.99, which is a really good price. But I don't know if that's gone up since I ordered it last. I worked this morning. I fell in love with the blenders. Yeah, I worked this morning versus shopping because I already have my presents purchased. I just have to make them. Oh, nice, Ev. I am gonna be in card mode next. I think I already started some of them, but I have a ton of Christmas cards to do this year. And so I will be working on that this week. There's some that are going rather far away, and so I want to have those in the mail by December 1st, because it'll probably take a few weeks to get there, especially with mail slowdown and whatnot. Stuff that I'm sending in the US, I'm not as concerned about. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of ivory here. I'm going to smooth that out a smidge. Okay, now I'm going to use the light phthalo blue. It may be a Venmo Christmas. I like it. Right, Shara? Yeah, they're great. Put them in pencil steader, keep them from breaking. Yeah, that's exactly what I do, Loretta. That's exactly what I do. Okay. Just going to use a tiny bit of light phthalo blue. I'm going to get a tiny bit of blue on the bird face here. Then we're going to use ivory. Oh, look at that. I didn't clean. Oh, look at that. I didn't clean the tip of the ivory before I did it, and I got a little bit of that red transfer there. Tisk, I know better. I know better. All right, well, we're going to grab some dark chrome yellow here and do a little bit on the beak anyway, so it'll be okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of dark chrome yellow in the legs. There. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our blue Sleechy metallic gel pen. The Christmas I'm giving this year has been way cut down. Like at work? Or are you talking about like throwing a Christmas party? Okay. You know what? I think actually we might use the gold Sleechy with legs real quick. I'm okay with that. All right, bird done. Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. Okay. Now let's do, would move over here. Oh, we have a little snow globe. Actually, let's do the rocking horse, huh? Yeah, let's do the rocking horse. And actually, I'm going to turn off this snow because it's a little distracting. Here we go. Okay. There we go. All right, we are going to get burnt umber and bister. Burnt umber and bister. Go. Oh, right. Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're not doing that either. I mean, none of our family lives close by, so unless we're willing to travel, you know, in past years. But honestly, with the kids, it's just easier to stay home. And so, yeah, we're used to kind of at-home celebrations anyway. And, you know, we do Zoom and all that good stuff, so. My house already has his. I commissioned 2 wood resin wall hangings for him, which is, oh, that's awesome. Those are gonna be so pretty. He'll love that. Okay, so we're just using burnt umber at the moment. I'm going to turn this to the side. Well, we're already one down. We're on there a second. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so I think that we are going to quite a bit done tonight. I don't know about you guys, though. I still feel like I'm in a little bit of a food coma. Like, even though I was super full, I still wanted to go get some more pie. It's a vegetable. It's okay, right? Right? I can justify that. I don't know. A big appeal was that I actually happened to make homemade whipped cream this year because I realized that we didn't have any whipped cream. We forgot to get some at the store. And it's not as fun eating pumpkin pie without whipped cream. And I realized we had heavy cream, so I went ahead and did it. Sounds good, Ev. And so, yeah, it was super good. All right, Bister. And Steve big-brained it this morning, and he put the leftover whipped cream in his coffee. So good. I don't know. How long does homemade whipped cream last? I mean, obviously, you know, whipped cream, you know, Ready Whip, all that kind of stuff, you know, it's got loads of preservatives, so it's going to last a little bit longer. Anybody know how long fresh whipped cream lasts? I didn't even think about that. I mean, I only made it yesterday. I would assume a couple days at least, right? Never really even thought about it. What's the difference between Distress Inks and Distress Oxide? Ooh, Della, I do not know that one, but Karen would be a fantastic person to ask because she's amazing at Distress Inks. I don't know. Shannon, do you know the answer to that question? I think you've used those before, haven't you? I'll be honest, I have not. Usually about 3 days. That's what I was thinking. So what you're saying is that I don't want to waste it, so I should eat it up soon. Challenge accepted. Ah, that's fair, Johanna. That's fair. Let's also choose light yellow ochre. Likely the same time as the expiration of the container of the heavy cream it can. Oh, yeah. Well, because adding sugar to it would preserve it longer, wouldn't it? Technically, I think. All right, light yellow ochre. I'm sad now, actually, that it's all gone. I mean, I told Steve to go ahead and eat it up because I had already had 4 plates of it, but I'm just thinking I should have made more to make it last longer. You can freeze it? It doesn't, like, separate or curdle anything since it's fresh? I mean, I know you can separate Cool Whip, but I didn't know if that was the same case with whipped cream. We're using burnt umber again. Whipped Cream 101, that's what this is. For those of you just coming in, little refresher of announcements from the beginning. If you haven't gotten your free download of Johanna's Inky Advent Calendar, the link is in the description below, or you can type in !Advent. She sent that out today in her Inky emails. And I am running a Black Friday sale in my Etsy store from now until the 29th. Nice big discount on stickers and coloring pages, so feel free to check that out. One is a dye, one is a permanent pigment ink. Ah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you, Shannon. You are seriously so handy, always on top of it. Okay, then we're gonna grab Bister. We're using Bister, mister. Okay, I did not just say that. Everyone please ignore that. I did not say that. I make whipped cream, put it in icing bags, and freeze it so it's just 20 minutes thaw and ice. Interesting. Hi, Ashley. My Distress Oxide says it's a fusion of dye and pigment ink. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, see, I've never actually used them before. There's a few like tools of the trade that a lot of colorists use and crafters, but I have not. Hang on, I'm gonna get a sip here real quick. Oh. All right, we're gonna grab our blender here. Hi, Crystal. But yeah, so super fun advent calendar, big ol' sale. Take a look at the links. And just as a friendly reminder to everyone, I've got it scheduled, so feel free to set your reminders. Johanna is going to be here on the 1st, so yay! That should be super exciting and fun. All right, I'm gonna give this horse blue hair, actually. I was thinking I wanted to do a different color hair with it, so we're gonna give it blue hair. We are going to use the Cobalt blue again. I like that combo. I think we'll give it a little red saddle. Oh, I just realized we didn't finish the ears. Right, Crystal? Yes, I am so excited. Kim Holtz is amazing. Zucchini Kitty does wonderful. Yes, yes, she does wonderful, wonderful. So good. All right, sorry, I had to finish those ears. And that Cobalt blue. Go. All right, light phthalo blue. I know Mary and Tanya were saying they're going to hold out for Cyber Monday, so that'll be a good time to check some deals too. Adds doTERRA essentials to her homemade whipped cream, orange or lemon. Oh, interesting. I've never done too much with essential oils. A horse of a different color, exactly. All right, ivory. Get that ebony and ivory song stuck in my head whenever I say ivory. Using a little bit more of the light phthalo. Go. All right, now we're gonna do a red. So let's grab middle cadmium red. Okay, middle cadmium red and pale geranium lake. What I want. I think that's good enough for now. Let's do this. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Where'd my sharpener go? There it is. I know, right, Patricia? I literally spent like all day cooking. Like I tried to, you know, kind of time things out for Thanksgiving, but like, so we did a chicken instead of a turkey just because the kids are little and they don't really eat it anyway. So I got the chicken in the crock pot in the morning and then I made the pie. And then by the time I was done with the pie, I had to do the stuffing, and the stuffing takes like 3 hours or so, like prep and whatnot. And cooking. So I did that next, and after that, then everything else. And so yeah, it ended up being an all-day deal. But Steve was amazing and did dishes for me as I went along. So I just had to do the cooking. I didn't have to do any of the cleanup. So that was nice. All right, middle cadmium red. He's a keeper, chat. He's a keeper. Oh, there. Just a tiny bit of the middle cadmium red here. And then we're gonna grab the pale geranium lake. Right here. I want to do the edge of the saddle and the inside just a slightly different color. So one's a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter. Hi, Deborah! Dish pen hands! Yes. It was just me and the cats and an incredibly yummy sandwich I ordered from a place down the street. Nice, Jody! Works for me. Well, I'll tell you, you know, we had Annie last year when we had the Christmas tree, but she was pretty young still. She was mystified by it today. It was hilarious. Okay, ivory. She kept sneaking back there just to kind of check things out. Once she tried to climb the tree, and I was like, nope. No way, kitty. All right, we're going to use the blender. Night. Kiddo came to say goodnight. All right. Let's see. Now we're gonna grab deep Cobalt Green. Add a little bit of that to here. Oh. Get that horse tail band here. Let's see. It's the best way to start my birthday a little early. Oh, Alex, happy birthday. Very nice. What are you going to do for your birthday, Alex? Monday after 4 months in Philly. Oh, congratulations, Jody. Are you guys going to do a little bit of a, like, belated kind of Thanksgiving celebration once he's home? All right. I'm going to grab that magenta real quick. Here. A little bit of color. Okay. I think we're happy with the rocking horse. All right, and now we are going to do the... Let's see, how many Christmas puddings are there? There are 3 Christmas puddings. Let's do this little Russian doll down here. That's what they're called, right? That's the ones where the dolls fit inside each other. There we go. All right, let's see. Definitely gonna start off with a green. I wanna get a green. I'm gonna spend the day coloring. Hubble will probably get me a carrot at some point. Wait, he'll get you a carrot? He's not gonna get you a cake? Christmas puddings? It's an English kind of treat. So it's got, this is like a brown kind of, I forget, I don't know what exactly goes in here, but essentially it is a cake. I think it's soft on the inside. Oh, a carrot cake. I got you. And then there's icing on top. Let me see if I can find a picture of it real quick. I'll show you. Christmas pudding, because it's actually good to know because that's one of her pictures on her advent calendar. Christmas pudding. But yeah, I believe it is a UK thing. It's not necessarily round. It goes in more like a little like bundt cake, only smaller, like the individual ones. Hang on. I'm gonna find you a picture here. Ah, okay. Well, is that a good one? Let's see. Okay, well, it's hard to find one that looks exactly like her picture here, but this one is basically it. Let's see, let's save that picture. Hang on. I'll show you a picture of it. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. I swear it's coming. Now I just gotta find it. This is when I realize how messy my desktop is. Wait for it. Okay, and that's huge. Hang on. Hold up. Hold the phone. Colored that as an ornament? No, that's okay. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. I found a picture that was a round one, and, you know, hers has got holly on it, but this is basically it. So, you know, in Britain, well, I guess there aren't too many UKers here right now, but Christmas puddings, like puddings in general, and if I understand it correctly, I believe there is a softer inside. I think it's a let's see, that would be a brandy custard rather than an icing. Thank you, Angie. Perfect. Yeah, so it's a Christmas pudding. It's a Christmas pudding. And you'll see in her advent calendar, where did I put? Oh, here it is. Oof. Basically boiled fruit cakes. These are mainly baked cakes. Yeah, okay, yeah. So where is it? I thought I saw. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oop. Right there. That's the Christmas pudding. So yeah, that's what that is. 'Tis a Christmas pudding. And in fact, one of my teapots is based on like a Christmas pudding pattern thing. All right, so, you know, that is dark. I'm gonna lighten that just a bit. So we need brown, brownie brown brown. We need walnut brown. And nougat. And brown ochre. Okay. Oh, these days they're mainly baked cakes. Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with walnut brown. Exclamation point nougat. Now I'm actually just going to color over these little bits, which would normally be, you know, the little chunky bits in the cake, which just sounds delicious. And I'm going to use gel pen on them. I like the North American version of pudding better. I'm not a huge pudding fan, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I think it's just the texture. I think I'd like to try a Christmas pudding. Maybe I should do that this year. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to do a round one, but I could do that. Do they use dried fruits in the UK version of a Christmas pudding? Well, I say version. I mean, I think that's the original. So you said it's like a fruit cake. I assume it's pretty heavy. I don't know. What's the very definition of a pudding in the UK? I mean, is that just what they call all their smaller fruits? It looks too fruit cakey. Yeah, I'm wondering, but maybe they use like fresh fruit. I don't know, dried fruit. I like dried fruit and stuff. Like I like oatmeal raisin. I love dried cherries. Oh my gosh, I make when I do get dried cherries. I don't do it too often because they're so flippin' expensive. But when I do get dried cherries, I like to do like a chocolate cherry, like a chocolate chip cherry cookie, cherry chocolate chip cookie. Anyway, the point is, it's chocolate chip cookies, and I throw in dried cherries. A lot of different dried fruits. Okay, so I mean, when I think pudding, I think there has to be some sort of filling on the inside. Is there any kind of filling, or is it just fruit cake with icing? Because, I mean, Christmas pudding just appeal. I'm using nougat right now. Christmas pudding, like maybe just the name, it appeals more to me than fruitcake. But maybe that's just because of the stigma that is around fruitcake. Have lots of fruit. Other puddings don't, e.g. chocolate pudding. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Like a fruitcake and nuts. I don't like a lot of nuts in my food. The only thing... The cookie doesn't sound fruitcakey at all. Oh, no, it's not. It's so flippin' good. Like, you put the dried cherries in, and so every now and then you get... I mean, chocolate and cherry. You can't go wrong with that. It's so good. Now I need a... We haven't done any cookie things. Although, Ev... I don't generally make homemade cookies too often just because I'll eat them all, but you can't not make cookies at Christmas time. So Ev, I was thinking, those recipes you sent me, I enlarged them and printed them out to fit in my recipe book. So they have a slot in my recipe book. So I'm thinking we're going to try the sugar cookie recipe that you sent me for the kids' sugar cookies this year. All right, brown ochre, because they're definitely going to want to decorate some cookies. But yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was like, ooh, I have Ev's recipe to try out. 'Tis the season for making cookies. So yeah, it might be about time to pull that out and give it a shot. I'll have to take a picture once I get it made. All right, so that was with the brown ochre. Now I want to grab India Red. And to clarify, your older set of Faber-Castells are going to say Indian Red, but they have since changed it. Hi, Mary and Tanya. Tanya, do they have fruitcake or Christmas puddings in Sweden? Or do they have a Swedish equivalent of a fruitcake of sorts? They're thick and not overly sweet. Decoration is where the main sweet comes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, India Red. That's right, Norwegian. Why did I think Swedish? Why did I think that? I apologize, Tanya. I apologize. All right, well, Tanya, is there a Norwegian Christmas dish that is a family staple or like traditional? Like, you know, lots of people make gingerbread down here. Let's see, what else do we do? I mean, we do pies and stuff. right, so we're just using the India red, kind of warming up the color a little bit. All right, now let's see, what do I want to use? We're gonna grab burnt carmine now. Okay, I want to give it, actually I won't give it a quick sharpen. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit around the edge, just give it a little bit of color. Ooh, ginger cookies. Well, ginger cookies, is that like gingerbread? Oh, lamb ribs, lamb ribs. Oh, that sounds good. Like, is it gingerbread cookies or ginger snaps, Mary? Oh, I need to make ginger snaps. Were you on stream when we were trying to explain Belinda what pumpkin pie is? No? Oh no, Tanya, I'm gonna mess this up. Okay. Is the J one of the sounds that sounds more like ya instead of ja? Cause I don't want to say ja. I have a feeling the J makes the ya sound. I want to try and science this out before I attempt to pronounce that. Because otherwise I'm gonna thoroughly embarrass myself. Okay, we're using a little bit of the burnt carmine. Chat's like 10 seconds behind, so I'm waiting for it to catch up. Connie, how many languages do you know? Just using a little bit there. And actually what we could do now is we can take the white Prismacolor. Oh, she spells it, Tanya. See, because the J in Tanya's name makes the yes sound. All right, so I'm gonna say it is Panikyat. Is it Panikyat? Please tell me that wasn't too far off. All right, I'm gonna use the white Prismacolor here. Oh. Okay, get my brush. All right, and then we are going to grab deep cobalt green. Bit here. Go. Tanya, you'll have to let me know if I totally butchered that. Phonic way penne shut but draw out the U. Wait. Phonic way penne shut but draw out the U. Shut? Penny shut? I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. Like draw out the U as an ooh or It's really hard to get phonetics lessons over chat. Oh, hi Michelle. It was really good, and I ate entirely way too much. I don't know what happened to me. I started coloring at the beginning of stream, but started feeling really sick and had to line. Oh, Allie, rest up, hon. Penashoe. Penashoe. That spells Penashoe? How does that even spell Penashoe? Oh man, I better never try to learn Norwegian. But there's no shoe. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, you all are my friends, and you're not gonna absolutely hate me for totally butchering your home language, and I apologize. Alright, I'm gonna grab permanent green here. God forbid I ever do any real traveling. Seriously. They're just gonna ask me to leave the country. Oh wait, Tanya sent a voice message. Oh, Tanya, can I play this? Did you say it for me? Can I play this on stream? Hey, Steve, you're not helping. Can I play this on stream? Because it'll probably answer a lot of questions. All right, let me make sure my volume's up here. Hang on. Play it. Okay, all right. I'm going to turn up my volume here. Hang on. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was terrible. Listen, look how different this is. Oh my god. I see it now. I see it. Like, I can hear what you're saying, and I can see how the words would match up with that. But, oh my word. Okay, well. All right. That's hilarious. I was so far off. That's not even funny. That's not even funny. No, it was clear, and you enunciated. That's good. That's exactly what I needed. Now I just gotta get somebody to send me nougat. So, Mary, the question is, how much Norwegian have you learned? Wait, did you have to learn any before you went to go see her, Mary? Like, how was that going to the airport? But, I mean, did you speak any... I've got permanent green olive. Oh my god, I didn't even grab the right color. Permanent green. How much Norwegian did you actually, did you speak before you went to go see Tanya? I'd love to learn Korean at some point, but I have a feeling it'd be really hard. Like, I watch those Korean dramas, and it's just like what they say and the you know, captions. I'm like, how on earth was that? None. She knows none. That's fair. That's fair, Steve. Light green. Okay, so if you knew none when you went there, first of all, you didn't tell your family, and you left to go to a foreign country in which you did not speak the language? Mary! She knows as much as I do. Is that 0 or a little? I knew nothing when I went, but I understand what they say sometimes. That freaks her dad out? That's hilarious. Reminds me, for those of you that have seen the Queen's Gambit, you know, she never lets on that she can speak Russian. She went to Walgreens, right? Well, see, Della, Steve is Korean, and someday we'd like to visit there, so I think it'd be nice if I could actually understand some of the language at some point. I mean, who knows when that kind of trip is going to happen, but... She went to Walgreens. She didn't go. No, that's fair, Mary. That's fair. Like, I don't really speak, I don't speak Spanish at all, but I know, and honestly, a lot of the words, you can kind of figure it out. I'm using middle cadmium red. A lot of Spanish words you can kind of figure out. So if I'm just staring at something, I can, unless it's like a full paragraph, if it's like one sentence, I can sometimes, because occasionally people will leave me comments in other languages, and before I go to Google Translate, you know, I can pop over and kind of look at it and kind of muddle my way through and get the gist of what they're trying to say. I'm using salmon right now. Oh, right. Sorry, no spoilers. I apologize. It doesn't, Queen's Gambit, what? I don't, they play baseball, and it's actually a boy, and, he adopts 27 children. That's what it's about. Yep. Yep. Oh, nice, Rochelle. Yes, Allie. Allie, it's so good. Okay, I'm going to use that new Posca pen here. And stay family. Really enjoyed them. So see, that'd be great. Load number 2 of laundry was dry. Load 3 in the dryer. Yeah, you like my new plot for it, Crystal? They play baseball. It's a guy, and he adopts 27 children. That's all. That's the Queen's Gambit in a nutshell, right there. No other complicated plot lines than that. Okay, now we're gonna grab our kind of orange, kind of bronze, bleachy metallic gel pen here. And we're gonna put that here. And then just for the fun of it, we are going to grab our red. 27 children? Yep, exactly, 27 children. And I'm gonna, these little dots that she put on it, I'm gonna reinforce with a little bit of gel pen. All right. So we have done three so far. We're doing good. We're making good headway. It is 9:26, so 3 in 1 hour. That's pretty decent. Okay, let's move on to, let's do the stars here. We do the stars. Maybe we could do the holly or the mistletoe as well. Emily, you know Christmas coming and Santa doesn't like fibbers. I'm not fibbing. I'm embellishing. I'm getting creative with the original plot line. That's what it is. Good night, Rochelle. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we're gonna get burnt umber, and we're gonna get. It's times like this. I should like put my gold sheet like up on the wall, keep it handy, so I don't have to think about what colors I actually want to use for gold. Raw umber, I think. Raw umber, okay, and light yellow ochre, which is dark Naples. Where is it? Do I already have it out? I think I already have it out. Do you want coal in your stocking? I would be very disappointed in Steve if I got coal in my stocking. Yes, I know there's another pudding. I'm probably just gonna go back because I don't want to do puddings all night. So I am probably gonna go back and do it, and I'll just go back and watch and see what I did, and then I'll finish up the puddings because there's one here and there's one up here as well. But yeah, I don't want to do puddings all night. Hi, Rindy. Okay, and then we'll grab, let's do light cadmium yellow. I know I said that I wouldn't do that, but honestly, looking at it, if I did 2 more puddings, that'd probably be another 20 minutes, and we can get a lot of other different things done in that time. And ivory or cream? Let's do cream. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start with burnt umber, okay? In case others want to remember. Oh, yes. If you're following along, yeah, there's two more puddings. Okay, so burnt umber is what we're gonna start with. Okay. Do a little bit of outlines here. We'll probably do another layer here. So I know I'm going light right now, but we'll darken it up. Actually, carrot cake sounds good, Alex. I was thinking about what you said about your cake. I haven't had carrot cake in ages. I'm trying to match the polys with my Artezas. Do I have Arteza versus Prisma. I don't think I've done the poly one to it. I'll add that to my list. I literally have a list of comparison charts here I need to make. Versus poly. Last time I made this list, I don't know that I had my full set of polys yet, but I don't know. Have I done that one? Now I'm curious. Hang on. .com/downloads. Let's see. Arteza comparison charts. No, I guess I have just Prismacolor versus Arteza, Ergosoft versus Prismacolor, and Black Widows versus Prismacolor. I really need to get on the ball with that. I just honestly have not had time to get back to it yet. Eggnog ice cream. I have actually never had eggnog before. I might have when I was younger, but I don't really remember it. But everyone seems to say that it's bleh. And just like that. They don't say it's gross or I don't prefer it. Everybody has told me blah. 3-layer carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Nice. What did we do? I know we did whipped cream frosting. We did maybe chocolate? Might have done chocolate and vanilla. I used Belinda's list from her stream. She matches up Prisma's Poly or Tea's Black Widow for each, and I'm creating my list from that. Oh, nice! Eggnog lattes, really? What's exactly in eggnog? Do we know? Gotta be spiked though. There you go. Do we know? Like, is it sweet? Is it is it sugary? What is eggnog like? I'm not totally familiar with it. Okay, raw umber. There's an eggnog iced coffee from Starbucks that is so good. Oh, okay, gosh, I haven't been to Starbucks in ages. Honestly, ever since I found that oat milk for my creamer, like, I don't think I ever want to go back to a coffee shop. It's so good. I look forward to my coffee so much, like, in the morning. Egg, sugar, and cream. Okay, that's fair. Anybody have a carton with you? Can tell me how much sugar is in it? I'm curious to the grams. It's like drinking sludge? Oh no, well, is it thicker than, like, heavy cream? Sprinkle cinnamon on top? Oh, that sounds good. Eyes? Well, you know, there's a little bit of eyes in every drink, you know. What do eyes taste like? I don't want no eyeballs in there. Going to my fridge, stand by. Ooh, cool, Alex. I'm really curious. I'm wondering if I'm, like, missing out on this Christmassy drink I should be having. Do you heat it up or do you drink it cold? Gosh, I'm so curious now. Steve, should we get eggnog? The nog? Eggs? I don't know. I'm thinking eyes would be slightly more interesting. Ton of pencils. I just ordered a set of Shapiro Farb and I really don't need anymore. Nice, Randy. It's okay. It's all right, Ev, because you're in good company with Charlotte because she's saying hi to Rania instead of Tanya. Should we call Tanya Rania now? Cold. Okay. Oh, I do like mulled wine. No Way Eggnog. I think I tried it many years ago. Cold, and I love it. It's very sweet. Cinnamon and nutmeg. I'll go check mine. Half a cup of the light eggnog has 20 grams of sugar in half a cup? What, are they trying to put you in a coma? Like a sugar coma? Oh my gosh. That is so much. That is so much. Just the name is gross. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's still raw umber. Dang, man. Like... It's sludge. Like sugary cereal. Like, I'm trying to think. And drinks a less sugared version, but would a less sugared version be any good? I could be wrong, yeah, if you want to.
Hi, chat.
Steve, have you ever had eggnog?
Nope.
Are you interested in trying eggnog?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you positive?
Yep.
Are you absolutely positively sure?
For how long I worked dairy at a grocery store and would smell eggnog spills, it does not appeal to me.
Oh, yeah, that sounds gross. That is total sugar. I put a tablespoon in my morning coffee as creamer. Ah, okay. Hi, Groon. Oh, hi, Groon. You need that much sugar to eat raw egg. Wait, there's raw eggs in it? Oh, yeah, Marilyn, me too. We're wanting to move into a new place next year. Light yellow ochre. We're wanting to move into a new place next year, so I am putting myself on a, unless it's absolutely necessary, spending freeze. Well, for me personally, you know. Put some whiskey in it. Dang. That's a lot of... That's a lot. Eggnog is great, and even the light version isn't bad. Interesting. Tanya! Prefer rum. See, I think it's one of those things that I'll need to try so I can at least say I've tried it before I make too strong of an opinion about it. Like what I tell my kids, you know, that we were talking about Thanksgiving and what we were eating, and my daughter was like, oh, I don't like it. And I was like, well, have you ever had it? And she's like, well, no. I'm like, well, then how do you know you don't like it? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, no, it's a house rule. You can't say that you automatically don't like something if you've never even tried it. So, that's that. Shannon. Doesn't roll her eyes. She rolls her head, Tanya. Rolls her head. I had Brandy too. I like that. Oh, nice. Alright, so light chrome yellow now. Kind of going over all of it. Hang on, chat. I think I'm going to need to let the cat out. She's scratching at the door here. Green. Wait, you've never had egg? No, I've never had it. Alright, cream. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go let the cat out. Hi, kitty. Oh. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Off you go. Yeah, I've never had it. I don't know though. I don't know. That seems like a lot of sugar. I feel like that'd be like immediate headache. Okay. I want to grab now dark sepia or sepia. Dark sepia. Spike it with rum. Gosh, I don't think I've had, as far as alcohol is concerned, I have wine occasionally, but I don't think I have ever had, or not ever had, I can't remember the last time I had any kind of hard alcohol. Maybe when my brother-in-law like made me a mixed drink when we went to visit, but that's about it. All right, dark sepia. Put on the side here. Get the less sugared version. Is it any good though? Nog latte, nog cookies, nog cheesecake, nog pie, nog bûche de Noël, nog frosted cinnamon rolls. Groon? How many recipes do you have that use nog? And the muckus of it all. Wait, what's the muckus? Nog lattes are good. I could see a nog latte being good, yeah. Hi, Mona. Eggnog is Christmas. A little goes a long way, right? Oh, it's rum. It's rum. Okay. I gotcha. Funny thing is I used to be a bartender at one point in one of my earlier years, my past life, no. But I should probably know that. It's just been so long. Ages ago. Okay, I'm gonna do... I'm gonna grab Posca. That is a lot of nog. But it's so good. Hi, Tammy. All right, we're gonna use our Posca. All right. Michelle, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Michelle? Here we go. Thank you so much, Michelle. Here, I'll throw in some kitties and a Super Steve. Here we go. Thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. So, let's see. If you really wanted to, you could do like a gel pen around the outside. But I find that I don't like to do that unless I've done that with everything else because it just makes it stand out too much. And actually, I'm not going to do that other star right now. I will go back and watch what colors I used and then catch up with that later. Let's move on to another one, shall we? Let's do a quick mistletoe since it's right there. So mistletoe has kind of a cooler green and the berries are actually white. So we're going to start with light phthalo green. Light phthalo green, and let's actually, light phthalo green may be all we use. Let's grab permanent olive green. Thank you so much, Michelle. You're so sweet. Hi, Karen. Did you put Posca on the star? It looks like you did it for highlight. I did. Yes. I just did a small little line on it for a highlight. I did right side, right side, right side, right side, right side with a little bit on the top. But yes, I just used the the new skinny Posca that I have, and it is 0.7 millimeters. All right, so we're gonna grab permanent green olive. Okay. Not much, just using a tiny bit. If you look at mistletoe leaves, a lot of times they're pretty, not super dark. And the mistletoe berries, like I said, are practically white. Let's see. I hear y'all speaking of eggnog, and I have to say, in Puerto Rico, we do coquito, same consistency as eggnog, but it's coconut milk and rum. Okay, so question, Karen, then, how much sugar is in the coconut milk? Because that's my big holdback. The fact that there's 20 grams in half a cup, like, that's enough to knock you back, man. Right, Allie? Me too. And it's so simple with the Poscas. I love it. I mean, I haven't tried these new Arteza white gel pens that everybody's been talking about, but with how much I love this new version of the Posca pen, I don't know. I think I'll be hard pressed to see. We'll have to wait and see. We're gonna do some tests and stuff for the video. A lot. And cinnamon. Isn't coconut milk already kind of semi-sweet? Here, my friend, when I was working my coquito, always brought us some. It was delicious. Oh, that sounds good. I think for me, just coconut in general, I don't like as much because of the texture. All right, light phthalo green. Full of fat, but so darn good. Yeah, but if it's natural fat, isn't it, isn't like fat that comes naturally, isn't that like healthier fats? I mean, it's different when you add, you know, what is it, saturated? I don't know. I don't know much about diet, but I think generally if it comes naturally, it's usually not too terrible for you, right? All right, Tanya, here, I'll zoom out real quick. Okay, so these are them. I'm going to do a review video on these, so I'm not going to try coloring with them right now or anything. But comes with all those. And then looks like it's 0.6. Wait, are there varying sizes? There are. There's different sizes. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much about them because I got to save it for the video, but these are them. These are apparently the holy grail of white gel pens. So we will see. Like I said, my goal is to get that video done next week. So here soon, I'll let you know what I think. Let's see. My brother makes it in batches, and that's our Christmas present every year. Nice. You can make your own eggnog without sugar, just eggs, milk, cinnamon, and nutmeg. But I mean, is that safe to eat raw eggs? I mean, I don't know. I think the rum kills all the healthy. I grew up in South Florida, and when I was a child, we would bust open the coconuts that fell off the trees and never drink the milk, and the coconut is really chewy. Oh, how funny. I don't think I've ever had coconut straight off the tree. Okay, we're gonna grab, what is this? This is burnt carmine. We're gonna grab burnt carmine. I want to add a little bit to these. Ah, they're on your wish list. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, well, after Claire put out her video, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try these. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video for that next week, and I'm gonna go over everything, and we shall see how they hold up. I don't have, for ones that I can compare it to, I'll be comparing it to the Jelly Roll gel pen, the Milky Pop gel pen. Oh, and wait, it's this one. And then I usually use the Poscas. So I'll compare it to these three probably, because these are the other three that I have. I'm trying to think if I have any other whites. I think that's all the whites that I have. So I will compare it to those three. Let's see. I think bodybuilders drink raw eggs sometimes, so I guess it's not that bad. I suppose. Gel pens are very good. I'm using them now. You can cream the eggs in a bechamel. Oh, bechamel, so they're safe like custard. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I'd have to look it up. Although I am proud of myself because this year for the gravy, I made a roux for the thickening agent. I hadn't done that in the past. Usually I just like used cornstarch and stuff, but it was really good this year. I'm just using the light Phthalo Green right now, by the way. Kind of going over it a little bit. And then let's actually grab... Oh, awesome! Awesome, Mary! Well, you'll have to let me know how you like them. All right, Ivory. And I'm seeing our viewer numbers are nice at a solid 64, so thank you, everyone, for being here. Lurkers, people in chat, I appreciate it. So I'm going to take this moment to remind you of some things we got going on. Don't forget to check out, there you can type in !Advent or the link in the description below for Johanna's Inky Advent calendar that is free. She just released that today. I am also having a sale in my Etsy store. That is it's a Black Friday sale. Sorry, I'm also looking for color at the same time. Stickers are 30% off. Pages are 40% off. So grab one while you can. And also December 1st, Johanna Basfer will be here for an interview. And that's pretty fun. I have a post in the Facebook group if you want to put your questions on there. I'll be choosing a couple from those that have put questions. I think the post might be down a little bit. We might need to bump it. But for those of you that are here. All right, light Cobalt Turquoise. We're just going to do it a little bit. Like I said, these are kind of like white berries. Sorry, little hashtag plug there. And Ivory. Aw, thanks, Rindy. Really just simple colors on that. Nothing too heavy. If you wanted to, you could go a little bit darker. I'm kind of tempted to. But we'll do the other stuff around it, and then maybe we'll go a little darker on the leaves. Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. It's going to be 8 a.m. U.S. Or no, sorry. Yeah, 8 a.m. U.S. Central Time. It'll be 2 p.m. UK time. Did you do any virtual visiting yesterday? We did. We set up a Zoom call while we had our Thanksgiving dinner, and we were able to talk to family there. So that was real nice. Okay. We've already done gold on the star, so I'm not going to do the bell right now. Well, no worries, Rindy. You'll be able to watch it back. Hi, Elizabeth. That's why I'm late. I was printing the Advent calendar. Yes, yeah. If anybody hasn't seen it... This is it right here. So loads of them. The numbers are hidden within it. So yeah, awesome, awesome thing to color, and it's free. So unless you don't have a printer, there's really no reason not to print it out. Do you download an app? It is, Rindy, yeah. So generally, if somebody's inviting you to a Zoom call, they'll send you a number and a password, and when you open up the Zoom app, all you hit is join a meeting, and they have you type in the number and the password, and boom, you're there. But yeah, it's a really simple program. It's not complicated at all. Okay, let's move on to... Should we do a poinsettia? I've been putting it off, but we should just do a poinsettia. All right, we're gonna get dark red. Dark red, dark red. Dark red, here it is. Dark red, okay, and deep red, because let's be honest, it's a poinsettia. Deep red, rose carmine, and beige red. Okay, we're gonna start with that, and then we will add some contrasting colors. My tea is officially cold. I just oh my gosh, don't try to talk after you take a drink. Emily, I just posted a pic of the side of the house I was working on in Discord. Oh, awesome, Ev. I'll take a look after stream. Very cool. Ev was working on a miniature house, which, by the way, if you are not part of Discord yet, it's a great way to carry on the conversation after the stream is over. We have... It's a very, not just coloring related Discord. You can, there's a place for silliness. There's a place for movies. There's a place for Doctor Who. There is a place for pets. There is a place for food. So anyway, it's just a fun place to chat with the friends. I've been waiting all night for you to choose poinsettias. Oh, awesome. I call them poinsettias, but they should be poinsettia, right? I don't know. Put a 1 in chat if you say poinsettia. Put a 2 if you say poinsettia. Put a 3 if you say it completely different. Yes, Discord. And that's also super simple. It's just an app that you download on your phone, and it's got all the different channels, and you can navigate around. It's great. All right, so we're going to start with dark red. Poinsettia, poinsettia. Something totally different. Poinsettia. All right, all right. Poinsettia. English is not my first language. I love it. Poinsettia, poinsettia. Depends on who I'm talking to. That's fair. 2, I worked at a flower shop. We said it that way. Okay, I can feel much more comfortable with poinsettia then. I always feel like, why is the I there if you're not even going to pronounce it? Like a silent I? What is the point of that? Maybe to make you say poinsettia instead of poinsettia? I don't know. I guess I make it sound like there's a Z instead. Okay, so we're using dark red. Because, yeah, let's be honest. A poinsettia is an extremely red flower. To be fair, though, there's other colors of poinsettias. So, let's see, there's white. Aren't there? Real question is, how do you say it in Norwegian? Oh my gosh. Aren't they poisonous? I know they are poisonous to cats. I know they, I mean, I'm assuming we wouldn't feel great if we ate them. But that's one of the reasons I have never got a poinsettia from my house, because we have 3 cats, and yeah, they are very poisonous to cats. Or foxgloves. Foxgloves are too. But you guys don't say the I in aluminum. That's true. We say aluminum. Aluminium. Well, let's see. Aluminum. Aluminium? Aluminium. Because it's everywhere else it's aluminium, right? Because I feel like if we were to pronounce the I, it would be aluminium. 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 Poisonous to dogs too. Yeah, and our cats go after plants like crazy, so it's not worth the risk for us. Aluminium. I'm just gonna add a bunch of N's and turn it into a word like banana. Hi, Princess. Welcome. Tanya, Steve would like to know how you say poinsettia in Norwegian. Alright, so we're just using the dark red all the way around right now, getting that nice kind of base, darker section going on here. Ooh, I feel like I got a sneeze coming on. I'm telling you, we got all those Christmas decorations. I cannot tell you how much glitter and dust I probably breathed in today. Oh my goodness. I have what my aunt refer to as a coffee shake. Oh no, Michelle. By the way, I can finally watch your live streams with a clear picture. I switched my AT&T internet to Verizon's LTE home internet. It's so much better. Oh, awesome. Oh, yeah, 6 to 10. That's rough. That's rough. Well, that's awesome, Della. I'm so glad. Yeah, I was telling everybody that at the beginning too, that if you are watching a live stream, not even necessarily mine, but any live stream really, and you find that like it's kind of pixelated or blurry, one of the things you can try first is seeing if you can up your resolution. So if you open up if you click on the little gear, I think you have to tap on your video and then it pops up. If you're on mobile, if you're a computer, it should just be sitting right there. And those are your settings. And if you pop that open, it'll give you the option of like, what is it, 144p, there's something in like 3 something p, 420p, I think at the highest it's 9 something. Anyway, not everybody's internet can handle a higher one, but if your picture is really pixelated, try clicking on a higher resolution and that might help. However, if you suddenly get a lot of lagging or buffering, then that means you chose one that was too high. Yes, it does. It does. And that's the thing is, so I'm using a nice high one. But because I'm using you should be able to view mine on like a, what is it? Like, yeah, okay, so you tap the 3 dots, you go to quality, and mine auto chooses 480p, but you could probably do 720 for mine. But I've tried that on other things and it'll like slow down. I know that, like I said, like you're saying, it has to do with the camera they're using, but yeah. That's always just something to fiddle with if for some reason your picture is blurry or pixelated or not coming through clear. Okay. Yeah, because I use a Rebel EOS T3i. I mean, mine's a pretty older one in the Rebel series. It was the first one that had video capability. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Karen. Can we get some hypes in chat for Karen? You're so sweet. She says, sending you a virtual sugar-free, non-alcoholic cookie dough, Emily. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you, Karen.
Sending you a virtual sugar-free, non-alcoholic cookie dough, Emily XOXO.
Oh, you can see it better now? Oh, awesome, Alex. I'm so glad. Yeah, you know, I didn't know that initially, and I remember I was watching, like, Sammy's stream one time, like, this was pretty early on, and I'm like, you know, she's got pretty good equipment, like, why is her stuff so blurry? It shouldn't be, so I fiddling around it, and I found the gear, and I was like, oh my gosh, this makes all the difference! Alright, we're almost ready to move on to another color here. Thank you so much, Karen, you're so sweet. Okay. All right, and then we're going to grab deep red. Little flicks, little flicks. And we'll probably do another layer just to refine things a little bit. And I know I grabbed 4 colors. We may not end up using all 4. We shall see. I'm telling you though, we haven't really done too many advent calendars in the past, like those pop open ones, just because the kids were younger or whatever, and I, you know, didn't want to eat a bunch of chocolate. But we found a Pokemon one for them, and I'm telling you, I pulled it out today when we were setting up our Christmas decorations, and their eyes just lit up. And I had to explain multiple times. They're like, "Can we open it now?" It's like, "No, you have to wait until December 1st." And then like I talk about something else. There's like, "So we can open it now, right?" Like, no, you have to wait until December 1st. It was just like the anticipation. I think they're really gonna enjoy it because they're just so excited. Oh, awesome, Alex! I was discussing with Steve tonight if the kids were ready to watch Star Wars, like the very first one. My daughter just looked at me with this terrified look on her face, and that's a big negatory. I tried explaining Home Alone to her, and she burst into tears, and I felt so bad. And I was like, okay, we are not ready for Home Alone yet. So they really like, you know, things with low conflict. Anything, you know, they're very sensitive in the sense that they don't like a lot of conflict in shows. Anything suspenseful, anything else, they're very much, you know, they're very tender-hearted. And so, yeah, I think it'll be a little while. I'm counting the days to where I can read Harry Potter to them. I loved Harry Potter so much. But I think, honestly, it's going to be a while. Like, even The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, like, with the White Witch, I don't think they're quite ready for that. Yeah, they're like December 1st, as in right now, right? Right? Well, see, Melissa, that's the thing, is I debated about it, because as far as movies today, you know, Star Wars isn't... It's not, and I'm talking original Star Wars, like the very first one, you know, there's gunfights and everything, and we would skip over the Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru scene, and we would probably skip over the scene with Ben Kenobi and Darth Vader, you know, that final scene. But as far as Star Wars is concerned, it's fairly mild. Oh, Home Alone. Yes. Yeah. And so, you know, I thought maybe, you know, they'd think it was silly that, you know, he caught the robbers. I mean, I remember watching it as a kid, but I don't remember what age I was. We're going to use Rose Carmine now. I don't remember what age I was when I watched it, but that's why I tend to tell them the storylines first and give them my edited version. And if they're not comfortable with that, then I'm like, okay, well, they're definitely not going to be able to handle, you know, like a visual of it. So E.T. all day, every day. See, that's the thing. I don't think they could handle E.T. yet either. I think that they would get too invested and it would make them like super sad and like really stressed out when all the government guys come. Also, I'm not too worried about spoilers on E.T. because that movie came out a while ago. If you haven't seen it yet, well, you need to go see it. Terrified of E.T.? Yeah, I don't think, because I tried to explain, we were talking about Star Wars. She's like, there's too many monsters. I was like, honey, they're aliens, not monsters. But, you know, I'm not going to have him watch anything that's going to give him nightmares. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrifying. But I do look forward to being able to read Harry Potter. But I think right now they would be very distressed by, you know, the way the Dursleys treat Harry and just all of that. So we're just We're not quite there yet. You know, a few of their friends are, but it's just, you know. E.T. was heartbreaking for me as a kid. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen the audition video of the little boy from E.T.? Like, he does such a good job. Like, it's really good. You can find it on YouTube. Just like I don't know the kid's name. You'd have to find the kid's name, but do like such and such's E.T. audition video. Like, it was intense. I watched E.T. once, never again. How old were you when you watched it, Ev? Okay, beige red. Right, Karen? He was so good. Like, at the end, they're like, you got the job, kid. Oh, nobody saw that. No one saw that. No tips break in this house. Nope. No breaking of tips whatsoever. Right, Tammy? E.T. is like movies that don't necessarily have a happy ending. Like, I want them to end differently, even though I know they won't. So, like, Romeo and Juliet, the Titanic. I watched through The Crown, and I wanted things to end up, you know, we know where Princess Diana's storyline is going, and I want it to change, but I know it's not going to. It's the same thing with Titanic, the same thing with Romeo and Juliet. Like, I don't like tragedies, you know? And so it's just like, I know what's gonna happen. It doesn't mean that I don't want to, you know, when I watch it, I'm not rooting for that not to happen. What, like this movie that's been filmed and isn't gonna change. I sit there at the start and be like, maybe it won't happen this time that I watch it. The reds that I am using, Alex, are these ones here. Sorry. Sometimes when I get started telling a story, I forget to tell it back. So in the order from darkest to lightest, we have dark red, deep red, rose carmine, and beige red. I know it's hard to see with metallic, but dark red, deep red, rose carmine, and beige red. Trio's son to want to see just passed away a week later, and she was like, oh no! Right, Tammy? Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Holderness family. But they do a lot of song parodies. Let's see, dark red. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Rindy. That's really hard. Oh, okay, I won't say it. I won't say it. But the Holderness family does a lot of like parodies and stuff, but recently they've started getting into like Hallmark movies all in one, and it's just absolutely hilarious. But they made a good point. They're like, although we're kind of, you know, and I'm using dark red again, although we're kind of making fun of Hallmark movies, we love Hallmark movies because right now 2020, incredibly unpredictable, and I never know what's going to happen, but at least with Hallmark movies, we know the basic plot and we know it's going to have a happy ending. So it's hilarious. If you want a good laugh about something and you like Hallmark movies, you should go check out the Holderness family's Hallmark movies videos. I got you, Rindy. I got you. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty funny. And apparently they have a musical one they're going to do. Please, please, please watch The Notebook, people. I've seen it, and I think I actually own it, but I haven't pulled out my DVDs in like forever. I literally have, like, we have stored like 4 boxes of DVDs in VHS, like we haven't watched it forever. And so when we move this year, wherever we end up, you know, going to, that's going to be one of the things we're going to purge is, I mean, because honestly, we have a few discs that we keep. Like, we got the full box set of MASH. I've got, you know, Harry Potter on Blu-ray and, you know, things that aren't necessarily on streaming services we'll keep. But otherwise, I think we're going to purge about 90% of that. Love Hallmark movies. I've been watching Christmas movies for 2 weeks now. Yes! A second chance request. It's a must. I'm usually in Jersey at this time of the year for Thanksgiving weekend. My cousin and I always watch the Hallmark Christmas movies. They're great! It's not that simple, Janet. What do you want? And by the way, it's not that easy, Steve. It's not that easy. What do you want? What do you want? It's not that. I love it when they like squeeze that scene into like memes. It's hilarious. You've seen that one only once? You should watch it again. I was 20 and I disliked the movie. Ah, okay, okay. Yes, I looked it up. Honestly, we got rid of our cable, so we have an antenna because where we live, we're really close to a TV station, so it's just as clear as cable, but that just means we have less channel choices. But we honestly just weren't using it as much. I mean, Steve watches for football, but honestly, I just watch streaming services mostly. Let's see, I've seen a couple of... Did the children sing? What do you mean, for Thanksgiving? What do you want? I can't watch stuff like that with Mary, though. She cries the whole thing. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe watch it once. Does anywhere stream The Notebook? I'm trying to think. Or is it something you'd have to rent on Amazon? Because that's the thing, is if it's something I want to see badly enough, you know, I'll rent it. But if it doesn't have it, like, has anybody seen the movie Meg Ryan and I want to say Kevin Kline? French Kiss. It was a movie that came out in the 90s. It is like impossible to find. It's ridiculous. That one and Titanic. Titanic is the worst. Yes! See, I'm always hoping Titanic will do. You know, I'd like to point out that Jack could have fit on that door. That's all I'm saying. He could have fit on that door, and she's like, I'll never let go, Jack. I mean, I know she was saying she'd never let go of the promise to live, but I mean, I'll never let go, Jack. And down into the water you go. He could have climbed on that door, too. There was plenty of room. I'm okay. That's why I watch it, Tanya. Everyone needs a good cry. Right? She was so good. French Kiss, I love it. And the soundtrack. I need, and that's the thing, is like, I was like, can you order the DVD? Like, it's just, we're using Deep Red now. It's one of those movies that's just really hard to find. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know. It seemed like a pretty good 90s staple. Plenty of room. Exactly, Shannon. There was plenty of room. He did not have to die. I'm just saying, like, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Plenty of room. If she had just scooched over, you know, one of them could have the life vest, one of them, but if he had, then you not have the dramatic ending of the, you know, forget the dramatic ending. I want a happy ending, dang it. Pretty Woman is good. She was just rude, door hog. I know. Ridiculous. Come on, Rose. He drew you like one of his ladies. The least you could have done was scooched over a smidge so he could climb on top. Yes, Vivian. Climb on top the door. Sorry. Clarifying. Climb on top of the door. I'm just saying. Would not have killed her to move over it just a little bit. Oh, I used to have such a crush on Richard Gere. Okay.
This is a PG stream.
I'm aware it's a PG stream. Thank you, Steve. All right, Rose Carmine. All she had to do was scooch over. Well, maybe, but maybe like he could have gotten half his body on it at least, you know, keep his heart from freezing. Oh, Lord, Allie. Yeah, he is. He is. I choose to not remember that story. Okay, we are not going to use that last beige red on it again, and we're going to use the blender. But would the dwarf still floated? Or would have been too much weight, and then both would have died. But I'm just saying, if they could have both had, like, their upper half of the body, then their heart would have been up out of the icy cold water, because, I mean, you know, yeah, legs frozen, you know, but that just... I'm just saying. She had the life jacket and the door, and what did Jack have? He had a cold. He was sneezing, and then she dropped him in the water. Oh, did Mythbusters do one of that? Oh, now I think I'm gonna have to go find that, and maybe I won't be so angry at Rose anymore. Just saying. You don't drop Leonardo DiCaprio in the water! The point is, she said, I'll never let go, and then bloop. But then the important parts, oh, I didn't think about that, Ev. Oh, dang. It was done on Mythbusters and they would have both died. Oh, Steve, oh, guys, Steve brought me pie. Brought me pie. Oh, man. I can't not eat it, right? I mean, it's pie. It's the last of the pie, chat. I mean, you just, you know, whipped cream and just, okay, I'm gonna have to, like, take bites of this as we go. Yep, pie and Titanic. No, it's not, Charlotte. It's so hard to find. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely eating this during stream. I'm sorry, but it is so good. Ah, pie twins! Steve, I need pumpkin pie! And so, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was not planning on making the homemade whipped cream. It just happened because we didn't have any. And I don't think we can ever go back to non-homemade whipped cream. Like, the others, I just don't think I can. I love pie. My, oh my. I love pie. And with that, I completely forgot about Leonardo DiCaprio. My husband brought me pie. Leo DiNardo does not exist anymore, and apparently I can't even pronounce his name. I had a sudden flash of inspiration, and it worked out so good. Super. Oh, awesome, Sherry. Hope Diamond. That's right. Remember the pretty? I forgot. Yeah, it was the Hope Diamond. That's what it was. We got store boutique coconut cream. Oh, nice. Right? I'd never made it before. I mean, I've never made it before at home. I used to, you know, work in various restaurants when I was younger, and, you know, we made it where we put it in, like, the air compressed canister, but, like, making it at home, I never really had. Well, thanks, Charlotte. You do. Wow, what's in that pie? I know, Steve makes me forget about Leo. I mean, the deliciousness. Watch, I'm gonna accidentally drop it on the page. I mean, it's so good. For a pie, slice of pie, bye-bye, Leo. Facts. I think franchise might be available on Amazon Prime. Really? I've checked before and it wasn't there. But dang, if I found a streaming service that streamed that, I would definitely sign up for it. I mean, just for a month so that I can watch it and then be like, okay. But that's one of my sister's favorite movies, so that'd be great. Doesn't it feel good when you try something new, it totally works out? Exactly, Sherry, yes. Oh my gosh, why is pumpkin pie so good? Like, I think I'd take pumpkin pie over apple pie. I think. Not even digital downloads, dang! I mean, what happened to it? Was there like a controversy behind it? I mean, it's a Meg Ryan movie. Meg Ryan was pretty popular. Oh no, lactose intolerance! Oh, I'm sorry, Jody. Apparently done washing up. I may have to rerun this after we're done to catch up. Sounds good. Alright, we're gonna use deep cobalt green. Use a little bit on the sides here. A little bit of a contrasting shading color. Amazon recently made a streaming version of Borsellino that is a 1970 French gangster film directed by Jacques Deray and starring Alain Delon, Jean-Paul Belmondo. Available on streaming. It is so spoofy. Oh, how funny. I checked Amazon Prime, streaming CVS, and it comes up but says nothing. Aww. Right, Kim? Oh, really, Ev? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's right. I remember. Seriously, Jody, that's the other thing, is it's been ages since I've seen it. I think we used to own the VHS, but who knows where that's gone. Aw, Ev, if I was there, I would have made you cake and pie. Both. Maybe a pie cake. Could we do that? Could we make cake and then, like, or make a pie and then put cake on top of it? I would have made you an awesome concoction. Like, I feel like you should at least be able to buy the movie, you know, like buy the DVD. I don't know, is it on YouTube? Maybe somebody did a thing of YouTube. Check Pawn Stores for French Kiss or secondhand stores. Oh yeah, that's possible. I just don't get it. I mean, Kevin Kline and Meg Ryan. I mean, it's not exactly an indie movie, you know? Right, Ev? I'm right there with you. Oh my gosh, if I found that and sent it to my sister, I would be like the coolest person at Christmas. Wish you were closer, I could have left one. Oh, yeah. Make one of those triple layer desserts. Pumpkin pie, cheesecake, and a cake layer. There you go. I think Tasty has done that before. Exactly, Deborah. And I love, you know, short of the fact that I took a break on the Christmas pudding, like, you can be done, and then it's like you start completely over and grab, you know, brand new pencils. You don't have to try and remember what you used, you know? Half-price books, check out their use. Ooh, Karen, that's a good idea. I wonder if they even have it on DVD, though. I wonder if it's just VHS. It is on YouTube? But quick question. Is it legitimately on YouTube, or is it like one of those YouTube ones where it's like cropped in so the bot doesn't catch it, or like flipped or something? Is it legitimately on YouTube? Oh, Alex, it's okay. It just takes layers and practice, and you're all good. All right, we're going to start with Deep Cobalt Green on the leaves. Do you have the blender pencil, Alex? Because that helps to make a bit of a difference too. But I would love to watch that movie again. Also because I saw it when I was when I was younger, and so like I wonder how much more I would like it as an adult, being that I'd probably understand the questions a bit more. You can buy it in Canada? Is it VHS or DVD, Jody? We just have to try it. Yeah, I'll look into that afterwards. I love pumpkin and sweet potato pie, especially with the whipped cream. Yes. Yeah, I'm about halfway through this slice over here. It's just so darn good. Steve's so good to me. He keeps me up with snacks. Gotta keep my strength up, chat. I'm waiting. I'm wasting away. Because, you know, I haven't eaten in like a time. Amazon has it on DVD. Ooh, okay, I'll have to get that. I will look that up after stream. Yeah, I'll have to send to my sister. I wonder if she still has a DVD player. I know, we've got like a VHS DVD player. Plus like Blu-ray we play on the PS4. Wait, they have it on Blu-ray? No, really? Ev, can you message me with the link to that? Blu-ray would be good. I do. I got the Karen Dash ones from right there along with a couple of dozen. Oh, okay, okay. All this pie talk is making the pie in the fridge call my name. I must have pie. Deborah, have the pie. You must have the pie. Pie is so good. It's so good, you see. My kids are reading Green Eggs and Ham earlier. Okay. So we got that Deep Cobalt Green. Then we're going to grab Phthalo Green. Phthalo Green, Phthalo Green. Where is the Phthalo Green? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Aha! Totally burned out on the movie, guys. Sorry. Wait, what movie? French Kiss? Gosh, why is pie so good? Seriously. Okay, now Phthalo Green. Have you seen it recently, Sherry? Oh, Titanic. Titanic, I gotcha. Yeah, I definitely these days like to watch things with happier ending. Like, I've been watching a lot of Korean dramas. Just because, you know, I haven't watched a Korean drama yet that has turned out sadly. And I just don't need sad right now. I need, you know, confirmed happy ending. It's hard, though, because for the Korean dramas, I have to read the subtitles. So I can't necessarily get things done. Oh, yay! Thank you, Ev! Oh my gosh, Steve. I will forgive you because you brought me pie. And you did the dishes on Thanksgiving. And you're amazing. And you folded the laundry today. Never mind, Steve. You and Karen Dash, you do your thing. I have nothing to say, Steve. Seriously, guys, he did the dishes yesterday after I was done making all the food, and he folded and put away the laundry today. He washed the kids' bedding. Like, Steve is amazing. Everyone needs a Steve in their house. For me, when people said Titanic was so sad, like, you know the history, and yeah, I know. That doesn't mean I don't want it to end differently. Jack and Rose are not history. That story could have ended differently. I'm just saying. I knew nothing about Jack Dawson. Exactly. I need a Steve. Seriously, if I could clone Steve. Well, I don't know if I'd still share him if I could clone Steve. Let's see. That was Phthalo Green. Now we're going to grab a Leaf Green. All right, Leaf Green. Are you renting Steve out? Never! I refuse to share. I'm gonna be selfish, sorry. My pie is at the stage where I've eaten enough of the front that it like falls backwards. So I need to use my other hand. Tammy, you need to marry! There you go. I have a Steve, but I call him Eric. Aww. Oh my gosh. Yeah, even if I clone Steve, I don't think I would share him. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, here's what we need. For those that don't help their wives around the house, we'll just have Steve set up a training camp, and then we'll send them to go get trained by Steve. A Mary or a Steve, whatever. I'm not fussy. There you go, Steve. You want to start a Steve training camp? Well, where you teach guys that don't do the dishes how to be a Steve. I totally went over that edge. Oh well, that's okay. All right, and then cream. A bit on the edge there. Yeesh, meech. And another bad pie. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh, nice. Oh, Alex, I missed that. We always went to the tree farms and when we lived. No, really, no. No, really, no. We always went out and cut down our tree when we lived in Oregon. I miss that. You'll rent Mary out? No, I'm telling you. Likewise, my dad says I need to learn to compromise. I don't wanna. I'll have to come too, so it's a package deal. That's fair. That's fair. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more of the deep cobalt green. And we're gonna go up a little bit more in the middle. Oh. Mary, I'm not cheap. But who'll cook for you? You'd starve. Now see, Tanya comes too, so she just, you know, we'll eat whatever Mary makes. There really is nothing like, oh gosh, Steve. I have a Brian. Ah, that's fair. Yes, you do have a Brian. That is true. All right, so we'll get Brian and Steve together. Sorry, pie went down the wrong throat. Need a drink of water. Much better. After 24 years, my boyfriend starts annoying the heck out of me. Okay, hang on. I'm actually needing to hold the plate now. Oh my goodness. I'm so sad that this is the end of the pie. I think I'm gonna have to make more pies. Oh no, Deborah. Well, we have a fig tree right now. But that's just because it's easier at the moment. And, you know, in Texas, there's not a ton of tree farms. And it's smaller. The kids can reach it and decorate it. But I did promise them that when we move back to the Northwest, we will start getting real trees again. All right, leaf green. Leafy green. Okay. Then we're going to grab our, what is this? Burnt Carmine. Merge Steve and Brian into a Breathe. Oh my gosh. It's Can't Breathe. Go to Can't Breathe and there you go. Yes, Michelle, I did. Now, because we used the antenna, NBC was out. So I had to watch it on YouTube on the Verizon one. And when I clicked over to watch it, first of all, the first camera I saw was a camera and it was raining all over it. So I couldn't really see anything because there were raindrops all over it. And then it flipped over to Mario Lopez, who was hosting the Verizon version, and his baby was crying a lot and I couldn't hear what Mario Lopez was saying. And I gotta say, I felt like it was the perfect 2020 Thanksgiving parade there. It was raining on the camera, so you couldn't see, and there was a very adamantly crying baby. It seemed fitting. Emily wants to rearrange my kitchen because it will work better for him, but I'm like, you don't live here. Stop. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Exactly, it's your kitchen. Unless he's there doing all the cooking, then I couldn't justify Dark Carmine. I don't know if I said it. I couldn't justify him rearranging the kitchen. Okay, so just adding a little bit of that Dark Carmine there. There we go. All right, and then we are going to use our Deep Cobalt Green again. Remember that compromise word your dad told you about? Oh my gosh. Fun fact, my mom was in either the Rose Parade or the Macy Parade as part of her school marching band from Pennsylvania. Oh, that's cool. That's why I'm single, Shannon. All right, Deep Cobalt Green. We're going to go up a little bit higher on this. Yeah, I figured the poinsettias would take a little bit longer to do. Okay. Oh, out of frame. There we go. Okay, right up there. And then we're going to go ahead and take a light phthalo green, which is the green we used on the holly, or the mistletoe above, sorry. So light phthalo green. And we'll go ahead and grab our burnt carmine again. I'm out for kitty cuddles. He was mad at me for giving him his insulin shot. Aw, poor kitty. All right, burnt carmine. Okay, now we're gonna do the inside real quick. I foresee a future where 2020 will have its own movie, book, and game genres. Yeah, I'm sure it will. I was in what felt like a marriage for 7.5 years. Deborah, your cat is nicer than mine. I'm sure mine still hates me or something I did 3 years ago. Oh my gosh. Right, Tanya? All right. Let's see. We're gonna use raw umber. Yeah, I got pretty lucky with my Steve. Now, don't get me wrong. I dated some turkeys in my time, but Steve's a keeper. All right, and then light yellow ochre. And cream. And go over that whole thing there. We're gonna grab the blender. Aww, look at all them hearts. Yeah, that's fair, Ev. This year is just... If we could just jump ahead in time and forget this year ever happened, that'd be great. Using the blender here. All right, and then we are going to grab our gold Sleechy metallic gel pen here. Tammy. Very, very long engagement. There you go. My Shannon and my Snookums. I like it. All right. Little gold gel pen there. And look at that! We got our poinsettia. All I ever seem to meet up with were with turkeys, so single should have been a none. Oh no, Deborah! There we go. Look, we're getting some color on the page. What do we think, huh? A bit brighter, maybe? Yeah, got our... So today we did the star, the mistletoe. I'm going to tilt this up a little bit. It's got a little bit of light glare. Okay, rocking horse, mistletoe, star, poinsettia, Christmas pudding, and bird. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Mona. Turkey is good with cheese. Yes, it is. Oh, most definitely, Sherry. We'll be using some more. Sounds good, Alex. We're about to head out anyway, so we're all good. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now. It is 10:31, perfect timing. I have my pie to finish, so I'm gonna do that. But let's see. All right, Monday we'll be live again Monday night, and then our very exciting Tuesday morning stream. Okay, set your alarms. 8 a.m. U.S. Central Time, Pacific Time. I'm so sorry, but it's gonna be like 6 a.m. But you'll be able to re-watch it. It'll be 7 a.m. Mountain Time. It'll be 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. UK time, and I think midnight Australian time. So, yeah, super exciting. All right, so there's that. Don't forget Johanna's Advent Calendar. Don't forget, I'm having a big Black Friday sale in my store. So if you've been waiting for a sticker or a coloring page, now's the time to do it. !Etsy, or the link is in the description below. All right, so thank you everyone for being here. You're all super amazing. Karen and Michelle, thank you so much for your super chats. Thank you for everybody who's here and lurked and chatted with me. And yeah, see you guys in a couple days, okay? Have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, eat all the leftovers, make more pie, and I'll see you in a couple days, all right?